Hi there. Thank you for tuning into VNTV. You're on Wants to Watch right here on VNTV, the powerhouse of entertainment. My name is Akosua Acheampong. I always feel excited when I meet you here. Thank you for tuning into another episode. I have today in the studio. In fact, today we are doing sports, and like I said, season 2 we are bringing you all the packages: sports, entertainment, politics, business, everything you want. We are bringing it to you on season 2, and today we are hosting the under-20 princess ahead of the World Cup in France. We will talk and we look at how prepared they are, because I know they are going to score. In fact, I predicted 3-0 against Cameroon, and it came to pass, and I'm sure that will happen again in France. And we are bringing the cup to Ghana. Stay with me. I'll be right back after this break.
Officer, you give us office. Come here, you are saying officer. Gas up,
we are checking papers on this name. There is one certain guy who dropped someone food on that side.
But I'm not driving car.
You are not driving car.
Why haven't you been picking your calls?
I hope
What is this you're watching?
Check that thing.
Give it back!
Wait!
Give it
This
back!
is so funny. What program is this?
I'm watching Two Papas on VNTV.
VNTV?
Oh, come on, nice. Everybody knows about VNTV. VNTV is an online TV.
Wow.
Yes. You can log on to www.vnationtv.com and you're ready to go.
Just like that?
Just like that. And the interesting thing is that we have so many amazing programs you can watch. And the coolest thing about VNTV is that you get to watch it anywhere. You can watch it on your smart TV, you can watch it on your smartphone, you can watch it on your laptop, iPad, anywhere. It's that cool.
Wow.
Let me get my stuff so we can go.
Not too fast.
Why? I thought you wanted us to go to the mall.
Yes, that was then. But now, let us stay home and watch VNTV.
Are you serious?
Very, very serious.
I thought you were mad before.
That was before. Oh, who don't like a wolf?
Welcome back. If you just tuned in, you're on VNTV, the powerhouse of entertainment, and it's Wants to Watch. I have in the studio today the assistant coach for the under-20 princesses, and I have here the defender as well, Blessing Shine. She's the defender for the under-20 princesses, and the assistant coach is Dora Zuta. Hi, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome to Wants to Watch.
Thank you.
I'm happy to host you people. I think it's hard time we promote female sports. It's really very important to me as I sit here, and that's why I invited you to this show, for us to talk about how prepared you are, the training, whatever that is going on, how prepared the girls are, and I mean the cup that we're bringing to Ghana. Let me start with Auntie Dora. You are the assistant coach. Now let's look at you coming into coaching. What brought you into coaching in the first place?
Thank you so much for this opportunity.
You're welcome.
My name is Dora Zuta, and I come from Old Ningo.
Oh wow.
Near Pram Pram.
Yes.
But I stay at La. I attended Wesley College in Kumasi, and I did physical education bias.
That's PE.
Yes. And I continued to UEW. I did physical education.
That's actually University of Education.
Education, Winneba. That was what brought me into coaching. Before then, I featured for the Black Queens from 91 to 96 as a goalkeeper.
Oh, I see.
So, in 2006, I was appointed the goalkeepers coach of the Black Queens. I stayed with the Queens for 6 years as a goalkeepers coach, and then I started doing my coaching education. So I picked my coaching badges when I was still a player.
Wow.
So now, as I speak to you, I have a CAF license A, and I'm also a CAF instructor. I was the goalkeepers coach for Queens, and then I was brought down to the under-20 side to as a goalkeepers coach for about 2 years. When I finished picking my badges, then I shifted into mainstream coaching, and that was when, about 2 years ago, I was appointed the assistant coach of the under-20 team.
Oh, that's nice. I think you have much experience in coaching, and so that's why I'm sure the girls are doing well with your able coach. I'm sure that's why the girls are doing well. Now, when you qualified for, I'm sure you played the matches. I really want to understand this. What made you qualify? I mean, how did you get there to even go and play Cameroon to qualify for the World Cup coming on in France? That's the Women World Cup, right? Under 20 Women World Cup in France. How was the preparations like before you were able to qualify for the World Cup?
I was with the under-20 team last 2 years in Papua New Guinea. That was the same under-20 Women's World Cup. We drew 2 matches and lost 1, so we couldn't go into the knockout phase. So when we came back, there is another opportunity for us to go to the World Cup again, so we need to play our qualifiers. We played 6 matches in all. We started with Algeria. We went there. We beat them 5-0 in Algiers.
I like that word. We beat them.
Yes. In the return encounter, we beat them again by the same margin, 5-0. And then, so we qualified for the second round, which was against Kenya. Kenya came here for the first leg in Cape Coast. We beat them by 5-0. And then we went to Nairobi. We played, in fact, we played the game in Machakos, not in Nairobi, because there was these political problems in Nairobi. So the game was played in Machakos. We beat them by 5-1. There we qualified again, and so we went into the third and the final phase. That was against Cameroon, a very big one.
Yeah,
we knew them. We knew they played very physically, and we have very smallish players.
Yes, their players are very tall.
Yes, Ghanaian players are very swift, very quick, very technical. But when we went to Yaoundé, we drew 1-1 with them, and then we came back to prepare for the second leg because we knew it would be tough. We came to Ghana, and then we strategized that because they were tall, very big, we needed to put the ball on the ground and possess lots of the time. We need to play possession football to be able to outwit them. And lo and behold, our players listened to us. They did a very good job. Over here, we walloped them by 3-0. And then we call it that.
I'll use our station, VNTV, to congratulate the under 20 women players for Ghana for scoring Cameroon 3-0. I mean, congratulations, ladies.
Thank you.
Now, so you've qualified for the World Cup.
Yes.
Let me come to Blessing. Blessing, you're a defender. What exactly do you do as a defender?
Thank you very much for this opportunity. Yeah, being a defender is not easy because if the ball passes you, it's going to the goalkeeper, and if the goalkeeper couldn't save, meaning you have considered the goal. So you being a defender, you have to be extra.
Everything falls on you.
Yes.
Right? You are the savior for the team.
Yes, let me say that. Yes, you are the savior for the team. So you have to work extra, in fact, extra to help the team and defend well so that you couldn't concede any goal.
I see. Now, let's look at Princess. What's your background? Where do you come from?
Okay, I was playing for Kumasi Sports Academy, let me say local team. But now I'm in Sea Lions, packaging team.
Okay.
Yeah, I joined Black Maidens, which is 2016. We were in Morocco and we qualified to the World Cup, and we went to Jordan to play. That was 2016 too. So after the under 70, I graduated to Princesses. So that's how I just joined it.
I see. You're doing very well.
Thank you.
Let's look at when you qualified for the World Cup, when you scored Cameroon. Tell me, what were some of the measures you put down as players to score Cameroon? I was there, I saw how you guys were training, and I was so impressed. What were some of the measures you put in place?
Okay, it wasn't easy beating Cameroon. In fact, Cameroon was very tough. They are very, very, very tough. Mentally, physically, in everything they are tough. So, yeah, we went there, we went to Cameroon. Even the crowd, you could see how the crowd were there, intimidating us, a whole lot of things. But we just take it off our mind, and because we mean business, so we just sack ourselves, we motivate ourselves, and we beat them. Let me say we draw by 1-1. So when we come back, you can see how tough it was. So we just told ourselves, we are going. If only we are ready to go to France, we have to work extra much. So we accept the challenge, and we work on our mistakes, how we considered the goal. So we work on our mistakes, and we listen to our coach. Tactically, we were disciplined, and that's all that we could do to beat.
And how was that? I mean, how was the feeling when you scored 3? No, let me look at this. I mean, before you started the match, did you have in mind that, hey, so when we fail, you don't qualify and all that? Well, how was that feeling like?
Oh, yeah.
You were scared, huh?
Yeah,
because
we were, because it was serious. Hey, if we lost, we are not going we have to win. So if we just think about losing, we just forget and say, no, I have to win this match. I have to work. Even you being individual, you have to sack yourself that, in fact, for this match, I'm going to die for Ghana.
So how was the feeling like when you scored Cameroon?
It was...
And then you sacked them from our country.
It was very, very exciting. And it's like we mean the match. And when we won, we couldn't even jubilate because it was... I don't know how to...
You were really not expecting it. Let me use that word. Because you thought you had met Cameroon.
Yes, because the way they played it. Yes, the way they played in Cameroon.
When I saw some of the players for Cameroon, I thought they had brought some of their national players in. Like we will call them
the Lionesses.
The Lionesses.
That's their senior team.
Because seeing them under 20, I mean, you being the executives, the coaches, nothing came in mind for you to even ask. You don't ask for their ages. You don't want to see particulars of their ages before you play with them.
Everybody plays with a passport.
Okay.
And you have nothing to do when passports are presented and the ages fall within. Before we even play the game, you have the referees there, the match commissioner is also there. They go through all these things before the game is played. So you have nothing to I mean, I don't know.
You can't even doubt them.
You don't have to, because there are procedures. They've gone through all the procedures. So now everything was set for the game.
You being a coach, what was the feeling like? Were you scared when you saw the players, and were you thinking about your girls? So what if they hit any of these girls? I mean, looking at their heights, that kind of fear.
We don't fear anybody. I have been to so many. I have been a goalkeeper for the Black Queens for about 6 years. I have been to 2 senior World Cups. I've been to 3 under-20 World Cups. I've seen players
more than these ones.
So we knew we would beat them. Over there, we were intimidated by the referee. Yes, they were, because Ghanaians, we don't have that attitude of intimidating people. We know we can play good football. So that was our trump card. We need to play and play well, and then beat them. We beat them, and then after the game, their captain during the post-match interview, she congratulated our girls. She said, yes, the girls are good. Yes, they played very good football.
I see. I mean, you are a mother. I'm sure you're a mother. What are some of the... You motivate these girls, right?
Yeah.
What are some of the words you tell them that keeps them strong?
Football is a fight. It is a fight. Because at the end of the day, two different teams are on the pitch. And you have to triumph. So it is a fight. You don't have to to give in to your opponents. We went to camp. We spent 6 months over there, and the training is very difficult. You train twice a day.
Wow.
And you've gone through all these things. Then this final hurdle, no, you need to go through.
Don't joke.
You need to go through. So we always tell them that football is a fight, and you need to fight and fight with your mind, your feet, everything.
Now let's look at when you were a player compared to now. Is there improvements in the women league?
A lot have changed. During our time, we didn't have these junior national teams. There was no under 20, there was no 17. It was only the senior women's team that was around. And even during those times too, lots of countries were not participating. So we had Ghana, Cameroon, Nigeria, and some few countries, South Africa, Senegal, about 5 countries that were competing. But now we have lots of countries, because we have this junior national team. We have 17, you have 20 before the queens. And during those times too, we didn't get any remuneration. We were not giving money. We were just playing because we loved to play, and then we wanted to pioneer the women's game. So we did our best. This time they have everything, and a lot have changed. You could see that Ghana, technically we are very, very good.
Yes.
We don't have those huge players, but technically in Africa, I can say with authority that in Africa, technically Ghana is the best when it comes to the women's game.
Yeah.
And
it looks like you hear more of Ghana as well.
Yes.
Yes, you hear more of Ghana.
It's also because of the Black Stars too.
Exactly.
Is part of it. Black Stars are good,
Yes.
and the women too are doing very well.
Yes,
So,
now, Blessing, have you ever gone on the pitch to play match, having a problem? How do you solve these problems before you go? Like, you have a situation, a personal problem. Let's look at it. Being that you're a woman, you go through sometimes emotional stress. How are you able to control this before you go on the pitch?
Thank you. Sometimes you face some problems. If you see this problem is going to worry you, fine. If you have a close friend or maybe among the technical team, you can decide, you can discuss your problem with. Fine. If you share with the person, maybe the person can give you a solution. I said that you have to just take it to yourself and just suck yourself that this is what I'm into. So no matter what, your mom is not here, your dad is not here. So nobody, absolutely nobody is there to, maybe the person is not ready to hear your problem. Nobody will pamper you. Yes, so you have to just take it to yourself and suck yourself that.
Like coach said, you have to be ready for the
yes, battle. Always ready. Even if you are sick, even if there is a problem, you have to overcome the problem for now, or you have to put the problem somewhere and concentrate on the game. After that, you can solve your problem.
Have you ever been intimidated before? Like, let's take Cameroon out, going for a match, and then the moment you see them, you get scared and like, me
yeah, sometimes even in the World Cup. Yes, but that's why I said earlier, it's all about it's all about determination. Yes, if you determine, because the way we determined before playing a Cameroon match, the determination was very, very high. So when we went to Cameroon, in fact, if you see the crowd and even the appearance of the players, you could say, hey, playing with this person. If you just see the person you are going to outside, it was something else. It was easy, yes, but we just come together and unity to work very well. Yes, we were united.
When you have a broom and you take one out,
sure. So we just come together and suck ourselves, we motivate ourselves, among ourselves, we crack jokes. That's, yes, I think the spirit was high. So individually, group, we were united. So
now,
that's...
when I come back from this break, we look into your World Cup. Ahead of the World Cup, how prepared you are for the World Cup. if you're watching VNTV, this is Once to Watch, and we are promoting the women football in Ghana. We need to do that. I'll take a short break. Do stay with me.
Position it well for me.
Food dey disas. Food.
They've not given me money. I'm just doing it for them for free. So that next time I'll start from there. The way your waist was going, oh, I like it. So when you get there, just walk straight.
Since what I say you don't get say, give me back.
I'll beat you rough.
Officers.
Yes.
Who is officer? Gaso. Exactly.
You are Kotombre.
Me Kotombre.
Yes, you are Kotombre.
Hey, you are well.
So now you want to fight me?
Your brain squeeze.
Hey, one day I'll beat you. Let me see this thing.
Oh baby, don't complain.
Wheat, Indian hand.
Two Papas showing on VNTV every Friday at 2 p.m.
Welcome back. We're still here on VNTV, the powerhouse of entertainment, and it's Once to Watch with Akosua Acheampong. I am here today with the assistant coach for the under-20 women, the women team. Sorry, and in fact we call them the princesses, if I'm right. And I have the defender who is Blessing here in the studio. We're promoting Women's League. We need to do that now. Auntie Dora, how prepared are we for the World Cup in France in August?
Very, very well prepared. We are now on recess. After the final game, you see that most of the girls were worn out, and we needed to break so that they will go and have some
Rest.
Some fresh everything in them. Come back very fresh to start the preparation for the work. So now we are not in camp. We are at home. And we are waiting for the draws. I think the draws will take place on the 7th March in France. Okay. The head coach and then the chairman of the committee will be attending the draws, so that we'll see the countries will be playing against. Meanwhile, we submitted our programs to the FA and the ministry, and we are waiting for a date to convene and then start preparation.
I see. Now, let's look at how long will they be on recess?
About 3 to 4 months.
Okay, how many months have you gone?
We've gone just about 3 weeks now.
Oh wow, that's nice. But where will the training be held?
We'll begin here in Ghana.
Okay.
Then we'll go and finish up outside, maybe in Europe.
Okay.
Yes.
I see. Now, Blessing, are you prepared for the World Cup?
Yeah, sure.
Very prepared as a defender.
Yeah.
Now, this one is not going to be Cameroon. I'm sure this one will be more than Cameroon.
Yeah, I know.
So, as a defender, are you ready to defend the girls?
Very, very well.
Very ready. Nothing will bring your spirits down to defend the girls.
Absolutely nothing.
Are you sure? You should not get to Europe and then things will change.
No, I've been in World Cup before, so I know how it is. I've been there before. So
now let's look at playing World Cup. I'm sure there are other international matches, international players coming, right?
Yeah.
This is not just Africa. Now let's take Africa out and look at the international. I mean, the whites playing with the whites. Is there anything different from the blacks?
Yeah.
How different?
Very different. Yeah. Okay. Let me say, physically, the whites are not strong. Yes, and they are pretenders. Who can't even then the person just yes. The referee will see that you are maybe yes, but for the
some of us are wicked.
Yes, but for the black, our chairman said if you if you meet, you could see physically the person is
if the person falls and you leave the person.
Yes, so. Playing with the white, you have to be extra careful because a little knock, or even say it's not your intention to hit the person will lie down just to intimidate you.
She is coming for a match. It's a do and die.
On there.
Unsure.
The only thing is the referee will just be in favor of her. So you have to be extra, very, very careful to handle them. You have to be handle them by care so that you can get to what you want.
Have you ever had any encounter with a player before on the pitch?
Yeah.
I know you're not Ghanaians, but
I can remember you were playing with Korea. The player was talking the same thing.
She pretended.
Yes, she's
so
very
they went
pretender.
against Ghana.
Yeah, but we lost. We lost by 2-1. We lost by 2-1. It was easy.
Have you ever played penalty before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
You scored everything or you lost some?
Okay, at the World Cup, I can't remember we played penalties.
But why did you play the penalties?
That's local clubs. Yes, for the national team, any team that we met, we have to score.
Okay.
So, no penalties.
I see.
Always score.
Always scoring. You're going to score World Cup.
Yeah, sure.
World Cup. Ghanaians, look, if you're in France, if you're a Ghanaian who lives in France, wants to watch goes very far. If you're a Ghanaian in France, prepare yourself for August because we are coming. Let's promote the women team. I mean, it's important. It shouldn't always be about black stars. We have the women. Let's support them. When you came to Cape Coast, I was very impressed with the people coming and the support. It was massive because I actually told myself that it's the support that can get the girls motivated. You understand? So let's ask this. I mean, when you travel and you don't get the support like that, how do you feel?
Sometimes it's damp our spirit.
Exactly, because you're not seeing your people.
Yes.
They're not cheering you up.
Because supporters, they play, let me say, 50% of the game.
Yeah, because when you see them, you are happy.
You're happy and you want to play, to the satisfaction of them. Because if you do well or you played well, at least somebody will say, hey, this girl, you know how to play? Oh, for this girl, yes. Because we are human beings. Yes. So it will motivate you. Yes. But let me say, when you went to Cameroon, the same thing. In fact, the crowd, they were about 1,000. Over 1,000. Yes, for Cameroon.
Yes, because we're in their country.
Yes, even if you get the ball, the way they will shout on you, but fine, you just have to ignore them and play your ball. So we were pleading and we went
to that
play.
We Ghanaians and we eat banku here. We eat heavy food. When you come, it's boot for boot.
Seriously, if we were about to give our intention to the crowd, like we were lost. But it's all about determination. We just take them off our mind and play the game.
Nice. If you just tune into VNTV, we're still here on Once to Watch, and I have here the assistant coach of the Princess, that's the Under 20 Women League, and I have their defender Blessing here in the studio. Now, Auntie Dora, what are some of the qualifications you need? Let's say somebody is watching this and wants to play for the women team. What are some of the qualifications? What do you look out for to select a player?
This is a national team. You don't just come in. So we have clubs scattered all over. Yes. When you come to Accra, there are clubs in Accra, Kumasi, Second D. There are clubs around. So you start from the clubs.
So you can't just start.
You can't just start from the national team.
Okay. If
you don't have a club, it will be difficult for you to get into the national team. So you need to start from club side. Yes, and if we have scouts all over, to scout you, and then you'll be brought into the national team.
How many years do you have to play for a local team before you can come to the national team?
It depends on how good you are. Yes.
I see.
So maybe some people play 2 years, some play 10 years.
Wow,
yes.
In the local team.
Some people have been playing for more than 10 years, but they've never played for a national team before.
You said they don't qualify or they are not same?
They are not all that good. Oh, yes. If you are not all that good and somebody is better than you, the person will go and you will be there.
Because, I mean, there's this saying that some people are actually saying it, that you have to have money to be able to play for a national team because you have to pay and all that.
It's not true. Women's football.
We need the women.
Where is the money?
Exactly.
Do they have money? You don't collect money from anybody.
Not just the women, actually. I mean,
as for the men's side, I'm not there. I'm not with the men. I don't know what goes on. But for the women, no coach collects money from anybody. At times too, players come from outside. On holidays, we don't know them. So there are times when the parents will come to you, the coach, and say I have a daughter or the daughter of a friend who is very good, so I want you to watch her from. They will bring the player to our camp. She'll come and mingle with the others. We'll look at her. If she's good, she'll be drafted into the team.
I see.
If you're not good,
you can't play. Because
yes,
we need people who are good.
Football is about performance. It's about results. So we need good players to play good football for us to get our results.
How long? When is the World Cup starting? When exactly is it starting?
I know it's August, but the exact date I don't know.
Okay, so the players are actually leaving Ghana in August or in July?
Maybe we can leave Ghana in June, even in June. Ahead of our training matches. We'll be playing training matches outside. Then the preparation continues in the same realm. Okay.
Now, I wanted to ask this question, just a quick one. I mean, those players who have never been able to travel before, looking at the cold out there, I'm sure it will, by that time, it won't be in summer.
August, I don't think it will be winter. It will be summer.
But it won't be that hot, it won't be cold as well.
As for Europe and America and so on, even when we travel out, at times it is summer, but you can feel the cold because that is not
what you have in Ghana.
Yes.
So exactly, that's what I'm saying. That so if a player has never been to Europe before and the person goes, then at the end of the day is not able to stand the cold, what would you do?
They will stand because we do acclimatization.
Okay.
That's why we go there early before the World Cup.
Because I know some people are not able to stand cold.
We have never experienced anything like that before. Never.
I see.
Yes, never.
Okay, that's nice. Now, Blessing, you've done well. I must say, young lady doing so well, defending very well. I mean, you guys are doing so well, trust me on that. And at what age are you looking at backing up from football?
Well, maybe, I think 30, 35.
And how old are you now? Auntie Dora said, hey, she wants to enjoy the money. Plenty.
You have to think about that one too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But wait, I'll come back to you. At what age are you supposed to retire from football?
There is no retirement age.
Okay.
The issue is individualistic. Okay. As an individual, if you feel tired, you cannot train. You look at yourself and then you look at the others. The way my training is going, I cannot compete with the others again. I have started getting injuries here and there, so I need to buy out. Or the coaches will not call you again because your performance has dipped. But there is no age.
Okay, the coaches can decide not to. You can go home on break and they decide to call you back.
If somebody is better than you, because we have a pool of players.
Yeah.
Yes, we are assessing everybody. When we come back, everybody will come to the camp, and then we start our preparation. For the World Cup, we need to select 21 players, including 3 goalkeepers. So we amongst them, we choose this number.
Okay, so
among those we have.
It means it won't be all those who even played for the qualifiers will go to.
If somebody comes and the person is better than you, you will give way. It's not automatic that when you qualify, you have to go to the World Cup.
Yes, that's true.
It's not automatic.
That's true. So, Blessing, at what age are you backing up from football?
Let me see, 30.
30 years. That's when you want to have your family.
Yeah.
Now, how old are you now?
17.
17. So, what age are you looking at settling down? Getting married? So that's the can play. Then maybe Antidora will bring somebody so he starts knowing the person. So the moment to back off, the person will start playing. It's important, you should know.
Oh, it is very, very important.
You've not thought about it.
Yeah.
Are you in school now?
I've completed.
Senior high school.
Yeah.
So you're looking at going to the university.
Yeah, sure.
And you don't think that will affect you playing football? Because let's say you have a match and you have examination, what would you do?
Even in the universities they play.
Yes, but I'm looking at, I mean, maybe you have an exams and you have to go and play a match somewhere. You have to stop the exams and go. But looking at going to university, right? Why?
Maybe I'll go to Winneba.
Okay, I mean, all the sports and I mean, everybody goes to Winneba. The person wants to play football or athletics or anything. Yeah, I see. No, you're doing well, I must say. So you're going for the World Cup, right? Once she's not qualified to go for the World Cup.
When we reassemble, we'll see. We'll see about that.
But she was able to defend for Ghana to score Cameroon.
If she's able to keep her form,
Belinda,
I believe she'll
I'll do a one-man campaign for you.
She'll keep her form.
I am going with you, so I have to do a one-man campaign for you. On my line.
Keep your form. That's it.
Yeah, she will keep her form.
Keep your form.
Or she's getting fat.
You know, I asked you, have you been doing something? Don't eat and sleep.
Something like what? Eating and sleeping.
No, you don't eat and sleep like that. You need to.
You have to be trained.
Yes, you need to keep your endurance level, your strength level. You need to keep them. Yes.
Listen, you want to go for the World Cup, right?
Yes,
you want to go and defend Ghana. So please keep the shape for Auntie
she'll
so that
keep
you
it.
can go for the World Cup. Okay. So what's your final advice for Ghanaians, both home and abroad, for ahead of the World Cup?
Okay, what I would say is I will stand on behalf of my captain and my colleagues to promise Ghanaian that we are going to make them proud. Yes. In fact, we would reach medal zone. And advising all ladies at home that football means a lot now. Playing a football is not for fun.
Some people think it's only those who don't go to school that play football.
Yes, and
they're wrong.
Very, very wrong.
Yes, very wrong. And some people too discourage you being a lady.
Yes.
Football dear be then and my juma yes who be barry yes.
Do you get some such advice?
Yes. People will try to
very beautiful
somebody say stop playing ball and go to school yes, they will try to discourage you, but I am encouraging all ladies who are interested in football that football makes it. Football will take you somewhere.
It takes you people somewhere actually, because somebody has gone to the university, done masters, and I've never sat in plane before. But football, you sit in plane.
Yes.
You sit in plane.
To know places.
Yes, that's true.
So I'm advising all people, all ladies out there who have interest in football. You said we are mind blow and prepare for football.
Thank you, Blessing. Auntie Dora, now you being a mother, sometimes you mothers also discourage the girls from playing football, even the guys. When you are cooking and the boy is going to play football, then you start insulting him. Then you curse the children. What is your advice for mothers especially?
Gone are those days when parents will not allow their sons or daughters to play football. Things have changed. Today, those who have money and fame are into sports.
Yes, that's true.
And I don't think there is any mother or any father who will not like the son or the daughter to be famous and have money. So the period in which we are is dictating everything. You don't have to cover your children's talents. You are not God. So allow them to follow their passion. Whatever the child wants to do, just support them, help them. If it's a good cause, pray for them that they succeed, so that after everything, all the glory, the fame, the money comes to you. It comes to you too, not the child alone. That's my advice.
Now, what's your final word for Ghanaians, home and abroad, ahead of the World Cup?
We want them to support us. We want to go and do something very great for Ghana, because I have been to this under-20 World Cups on 3 occasions. We were in Japan in 2012, Canada in 2014, Papua New Guinea in 2016. We have never crossed the group stage. Every time we go out from the group stage. But this time, we have a very good team. The players are very disciplined. We have a good technical team headed by Coach Yusuf Bazigi, a very humble and meek person. And I know by the grace of God and by the hard work that we are doing, we will cross we
will get to either the medals or the cup. In Jesus' name.
We'll get to the
just
medal
like we're able
zone.
to beat Cameroon,
Yes,
we'll beat all of them.
We'll get to the medal zone,
yes,
and then
yes,
we'll see what God can do.
Yes. Thank you very much, Auntie Dora, for coming on Wants to Watch, and thank you, Blessing Shine. Hey, your name, Blessing and Shine. Hey, two strong names. So for coming on Wants to Watch, I wish you all the best in the World Cup. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching Wants to Watch. Now let's promote the women team. We are tired of the men. I mean, it's always Black Stars, Black Stars. Let's put Black Stars. No, I'm not saying we should put it aside. Let's follow the women league as well. They're doing great. I mean, ever since I entered into the sports industry, I can see that. So let's just support them. Let's pray with them. Let's follow them when they are playing match. Please, let's go and watch the match and stop paying 10 cedis and 20 cedis to watch La Liga. And go and watch the women's league too. La Liga, thank you very much. I'm sure we've heard this. And let's pray for them ahead of the World Cup. Let's go and support them. If you're in France already, if you're in Europe, please just go and support them. Thank you very much for watching Wants to Watch.